because I think it's so important. But this idea of being accountable, I feel like most people feel most accountable to others, which is a nice idea because you show up for others and you're a better person when people are around, and all these different ideas that come along with being accountable to others. But to me, it is far more important and far more powerful to be accountable to yourself when no one's watching. Who are you when no one is watching? Who are you when no one's around? Who are you when you're alone? Because that is where your truth really resides. That's, to me, where the magic is, where your darkness is, where your weak points are, where your strengths are. When you understand how important it is to show up fully for yourself when no one's around, to be honest with yourself, to be genuine and authentic, to be active, to be proactive, to be connected and awake and aware, alone, by yourself, when no one's watching. This is life-changing. And I'd thought about this originally about 10 years ago, no, 12, 13 years ago. I was living in Venice and I was walking down the boardwalk and I threw something into the trash can, and I was walking fast enough to where I could have pretended like I didn't know that I didn't make it into the trash bin. And for this 1 second I was like, well, if anyone saw me, they wouldn't think that I knew that I didn't make it into the trash can. And I had this light bulb go off, go like, you knew! You know you didn't make it in the trash can. You just littered. You're going to just be okay with that and keep on strutting down the street? And I stopped and I went, okay. I went back, I picked it up, and from that point on, I could no longer ever lie to myself about anything. I couldn't pretend. Like, who am I pretending to? Who am I hiding from? Myself? Yeah, good job. From that point on, like, me being accountable to me is far more impactful and more extraordinary than me being accountable to you, because you're not around all the time, and you wouldn't hold me up to the kind of standards that I would hold myself up to. So that's what I want people to think about right now, is being accountable to yourself when no one's watching, when no one's around. Who are you? Who do you allow yourself to be? Who do you encourage yourself to be? Who do you demand yourself to be when no one's watching? Because that's ultimately who you are. That's where your work is. Okay, thank you. Have a wonderful week. See you soon.